Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome.
Woo!
We're back with Ninja Story, but before that, while we were off air, I went
I finally arm wrestled you into doing it.
Yes. I don't know why I did that.
That's bad luck.
But as you can see, I now have my Peli armor. Woohoo!
Mm-hmm.
Which means I've completed the Peli quest, so we can now pretend like you've never seen them because you never have and you never will. No, I don't have strong opinions here, not at all.
You?
Excuse me. Unfortunately,
Okay,
I've been
you're
coughing
excused.
a little.
Yeah.
Back to doing ninja things. Nin.
What? Did you do something? I didn't see it.
Exactly. I hope everyone's had a great day. I'll post a reminder about this tomorrow, or before we log off as well. Yes, I'm still sleep deprived. How can you tell?
Isn't this your normal state?
But I will probably not be able to have a bun stream next Sunday. I am taking a road trip.
Yes. Road trip!
Yes, road trip.
We'll see whether or not I feel up to a random strategy stream.
Ooh, I should have gone the other way. My bad. Totally my bad.
The rain made you lost.
I'd be going
Too
up
busy
and
holding the umbrella.
seeing Mom.
Yes. And other people of importance.
Yes. And then Monday, I'm hopefully going up to the city with my old roommate from college.
Yeah.
Yes, I am hanging inside. I need to speak with Jackie.
You're not gonna let me in, are you?
Nope, you're not rogue.
I'm not overpowdered.
No, you are not overpowdered. Hello, Jackie. Rena, God's knows it ain't simple to make black marketeers talk, but we tickled Mufa Kefa's neck with a stabber and he coughed up a load of information. The remaining bauble, a dagger by all accounts, is to be sold at auction and attendance is invite only. The hosts are a band of what go by the name of the True Hounds. Now, in the eyes of the law, they're selling loot coined from Imperials on an expedition to the Far East. But Garlemald ain't controlled where your dimmer morts But Garlemald don't control where your dimmer morts from. It's a Bane mummery turned a profit under the guise of proper company. The buyers won't ask too many questions either. Grabbled or no, treasure is treasure. But it's just ye princesses whittle against the True Hounds. The guild can't act on that. Not officially, anyway. I've left the investigation to let's call him a black marketeer. He's a strange one, only came to the
Call him
guild...
that because he is.
Yes, he is. Only came to the guild's attention recently, but I've never met a Cloy who could get information so quickly. The veil was lifted by a sutlery this morning. That'll put the man at the House of Sticks. Here's a sack of blunt. Benny luck to you, lass. Okay,
Hiya.
follow me.
Okay.
That joke will never get old.
I don't know. I think it's old enough to vote.
Unfortunately, it is. Which is painfully sad.
Yeah, poof, another 100 gray furs.
Did I clip you?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, the stairs here are kind of tight.
And don't forget, you're running fast.
What now?
Yes.
Okay. Unfortunately,
You have your
Doodles,
speedy boots on.
I think it is.
Yeah.
No, we aren't old gamers. Not at all. No, 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 no. I'm not old. Your music just sucks. Get off my lawn.
Hiya. Hi, Eorzea.
Whee!
Hers is the same speed as always.
Yes. Because that's just the way Urza flies.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, there's our man.
With a plan? Like the kobolds? No, no, no. Holy Nova! There, I helped.
I got this.
Yes, yes you do.
Peeps, off the black market here. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Black Marketeer. You
Very
want
black.
information?
I can't see a thing.
You want information? Then come, render unto me what is mine. Have a sack of gill. If you had a sack of gill, for every time someone entrusted you with a sack of gill, you would need a bigger sack.
Yes, yes! That's a Koji Fox. That's gotta be.
Yes, yeah. This seems to be everything I was promised. The black alleys are always profitable, eh? Now, about those true hounds. Most of the salt hound crawled back to the land after the calamity, but a few refused to leave the sea, and took up again as true hounds. They sail under the black flag of one Captain Rosalind. They boast the strength of a crew twice their size, mostly because of the Pluto that take. Pluto was mentioned in the Pugilist storyline as a strength-altering drug.
Yeah.
With their muscles bolstered by substance and a healthy dose of natural viciousness, they have brought themselves fortune and infamy on the eastern seas. Now, however, they've hidden their ship away on Hullbreaker Isle and made their way to Costa del Sol. Seems they fancy a cup of ale and a peek at the dancing girls. They won't be hard to spot if you want to look, but do so at your own peril. Drunken pirates might not frighten you, But Redway, their new sellsword, should.
Dun dun dun.
They say he is an ex-member of the Garling Covert Ops, one who has thrown himself into the study of ninjutsu. I think we met him last time.
Likely.
His pursuit has paid off handsomely, albeit at the cost of his humility. Stay vigilant, or you'll find his blade pricking at your back. Anyhow, that's all for me. Give my best to the dim one, little chick.
Yeah, of course it's him.
Of course it's him. You knew it was... That's horrible, Doodles. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yes. Yes. Very, very ashamed. Good show.
So off to Master Gigiruju. Don't Timon and Rylea need to go see Gigiruju?
No. No, they don't.
Can I assume that they got 3 bottles each in that deal?
Only if you count them before some of them got drunk. I'm not dealing with Gigiruju sober.
Fair enough. I don't have to worry about it.
City.
I have to worry about Gigiruju's wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
Redway, Redway, Redway. I lost me plunder. That's coin I may never get back. But you convinced me to give... you convinced me to give ye time. Make ye report worthwhile, or I'll have ye hid. There were 2 thieves, Captain. The Iron Orchid herself and some servant. The latter looks to be more brawny than brave, but the princess is dangerous. She has 2 shinobi in her employ. One is a Doman Jonin, Obero. He too is a force to be reckoned with. The other is a Viera, Rena, if I'm not wrong. She is famous in her own right, and dangerous.
And listening in.
'Cause I have big ears! Their involvement makes me think the princess has more coin than she lets on. These 2 are responsible for my master's death. Their services cannot be cheap. Ye master's murderers, eh? Ye wouldn't be dreaming of avenging Gekai on my time now, would ye? Vengeance, Captain? Why? Geki treated me like scum. He and Karasu both. Because I wasn't from their precious little village. But Obero, if I triumph over Geki's favorite, I triumph over the lot of them. That is my heart's desire. Yes.
Always.
I could give ye gnat's arse at what ye do as ninjas. But it's not them I want. It's the princess. Alive.
Sorry, our princess, or your princess is in a different quest line.
The way I see it, the auction's the perfect trap. Baited, as it is, with the Yatsuguri dagger. The Iron Orchid can't resist. Catching her'll be easy and fast. Save, Redway? Of course, of course. The princess won't stand a chance with the guard doubled. No, she won't. Coming?
Oh. You're done?
Yes, I'm done. I have to go report to the dim one.
Oh, it is kind of dim out.
That it is.
It is dim times.
It is dim, but it is not dusty.
Just wet.
Very wet.
You're not gonna let me in either, are you?
Nope. You are not a ninja. David can come in here. He is a ninja. Hello, Asagi. Clean, tidy, cozy. A bloke could get used to living in a place like this. This better not be some ploy to worm your way into my good graces. Hey, Obro, we have news. Hello, Octi.
Hey, Octi.
Success, Rena? Yeah, they're planning to go after our lovely little princess here. This Rosalind is a clever one, spying upon us through Redway. Princess, the foe will be watching out for our tricks. Reclaiming this last treasure will be much harder. So I beg you, leave it to us shinobi.
Not a chance.
I know there's sense in what you say, Oboro, but this is my problem. I alone must solve it. I will not allow any more people to die in my name. The True Hounds didn't just steal the treasures. My people stood in the way, and many died. Too many. I wanted to fight, but my vassals wouldn't allow it. And as they were cut down, they called to me, screamed my name. You can't imagine how that feels. My lands are so close to destruction, my people on the brink of starvation. If I do not do something, all of their sacrifices will mean nothing. When I came here, I vowed that I would bring prosperity to my country by finding and selling my treasures. Alone. No one will ever have to die protecting me again. Not my small folk, not my vassals, nor you. You don't want anyone to die protected you, Princess. But what about those of us who would give our lives willingly to defend you?
Not them either.
If you won't trust the shinobi, then I'll slice open my own belly. I'm bound to you, Princess, but they're not. We give them no coin, no gratitude, and yet they're still helping us. You can trust them. You have to. Or those no taking back the treasure. Trust the shinobi, or lose me, and one more to those who die trying to protect you. That'll get you to stop, right, Princess? Akagi, you have the strangest way of... Clearly the shinobi have left a greater impression upon you. Oboro, Rena, consider this my formal request. Help me retake the last of our treasure. But I have one condition. No matter what happens, you will not lay down your lives for mine. Call it a duty to stay alive, if you wish. To stay alive, An interesting notion. Shinobi are trained to put duty ahead of all else, including our own lives. That said, Rena, this mission has been given to you. You are duty-bound to see it through, and come what may, I know that completing it will aid you in your growth as a shinobi. Now we wait and watch for signs of the auction. I will approach Jackie. With the eyes and ears in his service, we will spread a web and so catch word of Yatsuguri's clan's dagger. Woohoo! I get to assassinate! Actually, I get to do dream within a dream, which is better than assassinate! Wait. Woohoo! New skill. It's a great feeling, having a roof over my head again. He loves simple pleasures, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
I must retake the last treasure. Staying alive. Obro's tense jaw indicates something is up. And this is quest 58. Woohoo! It seems the True Hounds have already held their auction, Rena. Some collector bought the Yatsuguri clan's daggers. However, the princess's reputation has kept him trembling at home, as he paid a small fortune to have the blade brought directly to Ishgard. So, we strike on while it is on the move. I look forward to taking it back from the True Hounds, though there is still the question of the guard. Rena, you mentioned the pirates regularly use Pluto, yes? Should someone exchange this powerful sleep draught, such as lavender incense, couldn't we just face them out in the open? Or is there something in the shinobi code that forbids straightforward solutions? Nothing so formal, Princess. But stealthy approach best always carries us to... But the stealthy approach best allows us to carry out our orders, stay alive, and retake the treasure. The True Hound's base of operations in Eorzea. They will supply themselves and Lemza for the journey north. Weakness we can exploit by dividing into two groups. Akagi and I will search for the True Hound's supplies. Princess, you and Rena will take Kyoka runes to Hawker's Alley. I've been informed that the shopkeepers have lavender incense in stock. Is this a jest? I am perfectly capable of going shopping without Rena's help.
No, you're not.
Not in Lemza!
True.
Here, Rena, the funds to purchase the incense. Good luck.
Hiya.
Back to Lemza we go!
Because it's not a proper quest if they don't send you back and forth a couple of times.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Actually, we won't go to Hawker's Alley, so we want to cross the border and then go in the front.
Okay.
Because that'll put us in the lower decks.
Yeah.
Coming? Slowpoke?
Eventually.
Zoom! Ninja zoom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where is Kyoko Rune? Here, Kyoko Rune! Yuki. Rena, I seem to Kyoko Rune puzzled by puzzling customer. She makes demanding demands, but has no shinies. I've got your shinies right here. Remittance for a pot of sleep-inducing lavender incense payable to the Kyukurin merchant Kyoko Rune.
Yeah.
Trade for incense? Kyoko Rune promise. Good for good night's rest. Breathe deeply for deep sleep. Look, I forgot my coin purse. That's all. Anyways, you have your incense now. Doesn't matter who paid. And where are Akagi and Obero? What's she thinking coming all this way? Her mother would have died of shock had she lived to read that note. That voice. No, they can't be. Not here.
Of course it can.
Oh god, her vassals have caught up with her.
Yeah.
Hello, Life Suing! We're in the middle of ninja
Life.
quests! Sneaky! How the princess doesn't realize she's our lady's... How the princess doesn't realize she is our land's sole ray of light is quite beyond me. If we don't bring her home, I shudder to think what will happen. Gods, why would they come here? I told them I'd be back, just after I found the treasures. Princess Yuki, did you? Shut up, you oversized oaf! We're leaving now. Princess, what did I do? Princess?
You were conspicuous. That's what you did.
I suspect I am better off knowing, or not knowing. In any case, the true hounds are storing the supplies near Fisherman's Bottom. I will follow the princess. You go and make the switch before the guards return. Right, Fisherman's Bottom. Kyoko Rune selects best selection. Priceless prices for shoppers to shop. Customers custom come is truth. Thank you, Kyoko Rune.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Between your speed and the switchbacks.
Yeah, there's the supplies, just sitting out wide open, completely unguarded.
Oh no, what shall will I do with all these supplies?
The soothing aroma of this incense, made from the Athalak lavender, is thought to ease the mind and heart, and in turn, induce sleep. Sleep.
Yeah. Is that a bad thing to mention to you right now?
Possibly?
Uh-huh.
Let's see if it worked.
I don't know, are you asleep?
I'm hiding. Hiding and watching the box.
Go to the freezer, hide at the box.
That's pretty much. Well, that's the last of it. How's it we getting to Ishgard? Captain won't go within 20 arms of the shrouds, mate. We sail to the Dravinian hinterlands and hook back up around west from there. Fair bit of land between here and the Holy See. What if we stopped off in the smoldering wastes? A dose of our medicine will carry the rest of the way, eh? Don't be bleeding that out to the whole harbor. I've heard the thief's after this haul. That's why we're taking twice the guards. Heh. I'd like to see her try and take it now.
Be careful saying things like that.
They'll take the sleeping draught and be out like babes. Come on, let's hurry to, what was it again? The smoldering wastes. Rena, what manner of place is that? I've never visited Travania myself. Oh, it's filled with dragons. Lots and lots of dragons. Ah, thank you. The princess and I are both experienced travelers, and we will meet you there. Ooh, I hope that render does work. I remember the days of render wrangling. It was no fun after you spend a good week on a render only to find out you have to redo it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we want to go this way. Yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking about trying to start relearning render or Blender again because it seems like they've changed their camera settings. I hope. I've not worked in Blender. I've poked at Blender occasionally. But I've never really sat down to really learn it because the actual internal camera settings they use hits me the same way that Unreal 3 or less did. And it would make me motion sick after a while.
And that's not good.
And the only reason for me to really want to learn Blender is it is free. It is open source. It's been ages since I've worked in Maya. I generally like Maya, but I had a problem for a while where anytime Maya would update, it would literally break all the tessellations in the models, and it was infuriating.
Yeah, that was not workable.
My favorite program was actually Hash Animation Master.
Which was very good.
Which is still available. It cost about like $300, and then you kind of had to do that yearly for the updates. It also had the problem that it broke the models every time you did an update, but it broke some of the aspects of the rigging that I tended to like to do. Are you coming?
Oh, are you out of scene?
Yeah, I
Oh.
to the ferry ticketer.
Oh, that's where you were.
And Hash itself is not as well supported as a lot of the other programs. It is supported, but it's kind of on life support.
Yeah, and it has been for way too long.
Which is sad because it is the best character animation program out there. It's simple, it's straightforward, but man, you can make that thing dance on a pin if you knew any basic principles. Both my Yodi Tale and my Evan and May Something to Remember shorts were done in Hash Animation Master.
Yes.
And it's one of the few things that when I worked on 3D, I could actually finish it. As long as I didn't try and go bug bonkers. A lot of the problem with a lot of the major 3D programs right now is that they stuff so much up front and in your face, you get lost.
Yeah.
And you get bogged down and it gets complicated. It's like, I'm doing character animation. Why do I need to take 20 zillion steps to do a particle animation, which I'm not even going to use? But that's more front and center than like basic rigging. Oh, wait, I just want to take these points and attach it to this bone. What do you mean I just can't lasso them and assign them? I have to spend all this time painting this one pixel in the armpit a weight. They suffer a bit from trying to be everything to everybody. And then in the process of trying to make things simpler, they actually make things more complicated.
Mm-hmm.
And Hash didn't necessarily suffer from that. However, it kind of suffered from some bit of ego.
Yeah.
One of the biggest problems it had at its heyday, it actually gave out the NDL so you could write plugins for it. And everyone jumped on board to write plugins for Hash, and it was great because you could get just about anything with them. And there was some really nice plugins. And the next version, they ripped that all out and locked it down so no one could do anything with it. And suddenly they lost all their street cred.
Yeah.
It was compounded by the fact that they got a troll on the forums that was dissing them hard. And one of the major reps fed the troll. Yeah, it just went kind of downhill. But the program itself is solid, and a lot of the people who've worked on the program over the years is solid. But they've purposely only marketed it to effectively a beginning casual desktop user, and not actually tried to have something that could work on a professional high end. And that was done with malice aforethought because the owner kind of got sick of having to deal with corporate politics.
Which, admittedly, is hard to blame him for.
But one of the big things about Animation Master, and it really still is kind of true, is a lot of people nowadays have gone to NURBS or vectors, vectors all the way down. Vectors. Hash used Bezier curves. And you
splines, I believe.
Yeah, splines and Bezier curves. And if you knew what you were doing, you could literally do a low poly model that looked as good as a Pixar model because it was a Bezier curve system. And it was infinitely scalable.
Yeah.
And it ran beautifully. The big problem is anytime you got into a big production, especially depending on the desktop system you're using, it couldn't quite handle the workload, and they never really addressed it because they did not want to deal with the corporate politics at the high end. I mean, I'd love an updated version of Hash. I was actually middle of production of a short when it switched from 32-bit to 64-bit operating systems, and I lost all my copies because I can't run them anymore.
You should be able to run those.
Nope, it will not run. It breaks the program. I've tried.
That should not happen.
It has to do something with the chip architecture.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I actually do miss that program because there was something nice to be able to just... It was the first thing to have actually layered animation and keyframes. It was one of the first to have blend poses. It actually did a lot of trailblazing for keys and splines for keys. And things were actually interestingly I'm tripping over words tonight. Hello, sleep deprivation! Nice to meet you. Compartmental. You put it in compartments.
Oh. Yes.
Because you'd have your model in one tab system, and then you'd flip to the animation, and it effectively instanced the model from the modeling section, and it was actually a lot easier on the system to do that. And now a lot of the big programs is you model and animate in the same system, so you guarantee to break your model in the process. Yeah. Oh, Yuki, you've been a busy girl. Rena, Oberon's plan worked. But not all the patrols have reported in for their Pluto. They could be back at any moment. Stand guard while I search the crates. The Midori Kanemitsu got to be in one of them. Take the south. Akage's got the north. Oberon's to the east. When you're finished your patrol, return here. They should be back by then as well. But as I said, no matter what happens, do not lay down your life for mine.
We'll just lay down the other guy's life for yours.
Yeah, one of the more classic platformers. It's kind of an underground platformer. Oh god, I'm trying to remember the name. I want to say Tiki and the Power of Juju. I could be slightly off with that name. I am sleep deprived after all.
Holy Nova!
Yeah, that one
Yeah, they went down fast.
was actually entirely done in hash and rendered as vectors on the PlayStation 2. So, yeah. Hey, Kagi, you've seen better. Ugh. Yeah, you've definitely seen better. Oh, bro? I told you I'm no good in a real fight. Rena, Akage is wounded. We must tend to him at once. We are out of dangerous path. I found it! Everyone back home will be so happy. It's over, my friends. I can finally bring prosperity to my lands. It will be all right. Splendid. Then let us... Wait. Do you sense it too, Rena? It's a trap. The foe is near. You played a clever trick, Oboro, but not clever enough. No liquor or Pluto ever passes these lips, and now I found you.
Oh, that's your first mistake.
What to do, what to do. 3 able and 1 lame could make for an interesting fight, yes. But I hold all the cards. Why risk it? I've come to take a princess an invitation. Your countrymen miss you so terribly. They called for you, cried your name ever since we caught them. Surely you'll want to join them. Yes? What? Princess, no! Put your blades. Fate played us fools. Redway, I'll go. Look at me now, Keke! I won. I've beaten your proper Doman shinobi. Oh, but you'll try to rescue her, won't you? If I see anything out of the ordinary, Oboro, I will slit their throats. Yes, yes. Starting with Yuki's. See to Akagi, shinobi. Farewell. Don't just let them get away. After her, Oboro. Damn it. Man, move, or I'll... Wait, Rena. You can pursue her if you wish, but you must see to Akagi's wounds. That was the princess's order. I know we could have fought, but I understand why she chose not to. Had Redway escaped, his hostages' lives would have been forfeit. More dead in her defense. The decision was hers to make. It is not our place to question it. We can do nothing more for now. Let us return to Eorzea and tend to the Akagi there. Oh god, all the way back to Eorzea? Are you kidding? Oh.
Nope.
More time to talk about Animation Master and 3D software. Woo! But yeah, I've also used Max, though that was like decades ago.
Yes.
I found Max okay. Not great, not horrible, just okay. I know it's kind of gotten better. There are some unique things about it. Maya started out good, but it's kind of gotten over clunky as time has gone on. Too many people putting too many things right in your face. Technically, yeah, you can customize it and have just what you want, but if you don't know what you want, how can you customize it?
Yes. That is a good question.
I'm just one of those people that I prefer simple tools. Maybe I'm just old and old school, but... But I've got too many things on my plate as it is. I'm still working on my brother's costume. I got the cloak done. I've got the inner shirt halfway done. And I would work on it, but I'm sleep deprived, and I am not about to use a sewing machine while sleep deprived or cut expensive fabrics with scissors while sleep deprived.
Admittedly, this sounds like a really good idea.
I am doing this in self-defense. I mean, I've got my animation to work
don't
on.
make the squirrel come out.
But I kind of want to redo my desk situation so that every time I work on a shot, even a little bit, I don't throw my back out.
That would be good.
Because that's what's kind of kept tripping me up, is every time I work on it, I finally get in the groove and then my body goes, excuse me,
We're done.
no! No, you're stopping now. Do you need me to call your doctor? Because you're just about at that point. So yeah, that's why I haven't been working on the animation, even though I should. I have been writing. I got another scene written in the
Yes.
great
Great American fanfic.
I should jump ahead and act, since I have a pretty good idea of what I want for the ending. I should probably go ahead and at least get a rough draft of that down so I know what I'm aiming at. And once that's done, I can kind of fill in everything else. Maybe. Kind of. I hope. Too many things I want to do, not enough time to do them in.
Oh boy, yes.
I mean, I know some people's answer was, well, you should stop gaming. You're gaming too much. I'm not gaming that much. I can game more. Wanna see? But no, right now I've actually been good, except on the weekdays, which is kind of social gaming time. I'm only really seeing, or only really gaming what you see when I stream. Which, it's not a small amount, but it's spread out. It's like an hour and a half here, an hour and a half there. It's not like I'm trying to pack 8 to 12 hours a day in. Though that might happen when Dawn Trail drops. We'll have to see.
Most likely.
Oh, I'm watching people on Discord and in forums getting antsy the fact that they have not actually announced a ship date for Dawn Trail. And they haven't announced pre-orders for Dawn Trail.
Oh, noes.
And I've got a feeling the reason why. Do you remember what happened at the start of Endwalker?
How could I forget?
Where millions of people literally took time off of work so that they could play Endwalker, and at the last possible image, minute, Yoshi P pushed it back 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The howls of the pain and the screaming and the whining and the crying. Yeah, I don't think Yoshi P wants to go through that again, and I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch, Doodles. I can believe that. The part I'm worried now is it'll drop at the same time Elden Ring as the upcoming Elden Ring DLC.
Okay then.
Yeah, I know that there has been times that Yoshi P has purposely scheduled Final Fantasy to come out so it doesn't overlap with, like, World of Warcraft or the next major big blockbuster game coming out.
And then Blizzard reschedules.
Yeah, and Blizzard
Somewhat
marketing purposely reschedules, and everyone is just pulling their hair out. It's kind of up there with NASA going to the group that does Kerbal Space Program and asking them to please, 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 for the love of God, do not update Kerbal Space Program the night before a launch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blizzard marketing did that on purpose, but a lot of the developers were like, no, we want to play both! Stop doing this to us! Excuse me.
Okay, you're excused.
Yeah, the whole thing about Kerbal Space Program and NASA actually calling them up and saying, hey, please stop doing this. We want our engineers fully slept and bright-eyed and awake when we do a launch. Not flopping around about like a Kerbal test subject. Like, I see where this game is aimed at. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
I still think my dad would have loved Kerbal.
Yes, he would.
I wanted to get him a copy so bad, but I couldn't get up to where he was during the lockdown after he had his stroke.
Yeah.
And that was just frustrating. Because I wanted to make sure I could get it installed and that he had a setup that he could play it even though he no longer had use of one side. It is possible. And it's the exact type of game he would adore.
Mm-hmm.
Fairy coming in!
Yep.
Though I have to admit, this is a big fairy.
Yeah, this isn't really a fairy in the technical sense of the word. It is in the role that it does.
Coming?
I just got off the boat.
You're slow.
Sorry.
Should I start calling you slow, bro?
No. That'd be mean. Mean.
Sorry?
And and I'm not much of a bro.
No, you're not. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling the sleep deprivation kicking up on me. As I try and swing my sleep schedule around, I have a week to do so. I am not waiting to the last minute.
That does not work.
It never does. You know, I think Peeps abandoned me.
Yes, he did. I meant to tell you.
Aww.
During that last big cutscene.
Oh.
I know. Peeps got impatient and wandered off.
That is Peeps' prerogative. See, we're going to the storehouse, so this is the one we want to take. I mean, playing will get us everywhere, but this will be more of a straight shot. And I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait here.
Yeah.
You are not allowed in the clubhouse.
I know. They won't even let Marshmallow in.
But they will let Peeps in. See?
Okay then.
Hi, Peeps.
Don't scratch up the floor too much.
Oh, Akage looks like you've seen better days. Akage is distraught, but alive. I will tend to his wounds in your place. But the moment he is better, we mount a rescue. The princess did not forbid us from trying, and I would hate to see Redway win. For the moment, train your mind, practice your blade. You will need all of your skills for the next battle. That's happening right now, right, Obro? In her defense, Oboro stands deadly still as if listening for something. Do not raise your voice, Frenna. The woods are filled with hostile ears. I have no doubt the shadows that surround us are Redway's. How he found us, I cannot say. But why? His hostages already shield him. Does he fear to consume him that he would slit our throats while we are helpless? This is cowardice. Or madness.
Or both.
His men will try to catch us unawares. I say we let them. Go and patrol outside. Pretend to doze off at some point. Our foes will strike. Once they do, make sure they do not live to report to Redway. You said to keep quiet, and yet you give me big bombastic organ sting!
Yes. And, if you are aware of them catching you unawares, are they catching you unawares?
Let's start dozing here. I feel sleepy.
You feel like Nashu.
Uh.
Supernova! Ooh, they did not like that.
They never do.
Yeah, those guys just go down really fast. Time to go nap somewhere else.
Yeah, I think I'll nap over here. It looks pretty darn comfy.
Just ignore the gigantoads. They just don't last long.
Poof!
They don't make minions the way they used to.
At least they're not small, yellow, and one-eyed.
Yeah, well. I don't think they get let into the clubhouse.
I hope not. Hey, Kagi! Chin up! Princess, I failed you. Aww.
He's gonna be like
It'll
this.
be okay. Thank you. I sense we are free of unwanted visitors. Akagi is on the mend. We have seen our duty through. Now the princess awaits our rescue. I spoke with Jackie, and he has commandeered a boat for us. The plan had been to slip across Hullbreaker Isle from the Mowbray dry docks to find the princess. However, if Redway has his cutthroats here, he will not have neglected the docks. The place is likely swarming with guards. It would be unwise to continue without a reconnaissance. I'd only slow you down if I went, wouldn't I?
Wow, he is Moby.
He is Mopey! You have only just healed Akagi. Princess Yuki wants to keep you safe, and you would serve her best by remaining here. Alright. Rena, I'm entrusting your life to her. I'm entrusting her your... Sleep deprivation! Yay! Rena, I'm entrusting her life to you. Please, please bring her back safe. What are you waiting for, Rena?
An engraved
No,
invitation?
really, you don't have to check up on me. I'm fine staying here. Too much of a coward to be of much use anyway. And off to the dry docks.
Yes. To the dry docks we go.
Zoom! Wow, you can see the dry docks from here.
Yeah. We're kind of big.
Just little.
Excuse me.
Night's a good time to go sneaking around, though.
I'll leave that up to you. I will do the opposite of sneaking. I will cast Holy Nova.
We're gonna be in trouble, aren't we?
No.
It's even worse than I'd imagined. There are true hounds everywhere. We cannot risk open battle. Princess Yuki will die if one even escapes our blades. I have a plan, but you will not like it. Tell me, Rena, what do you recall the princess ordered you to do? Stay alive?
Don't die?
Exactly. You are bound to her, Rena Frith. I am not. I am an ally, and my death means nothing in the eyes of duty. But if you die without delivering the princess from danger, then as a shinobi, you have failed your mission. You must live to save her. So, I must be the pawn, and must be sacrificed. Obero! Redway's eyes are on
desperate
me.
for this.
He is too much a shinobi for his own good. Redway's eyes are on me. If I surrender, he will lower his guard, give you the chance to sneak over to the Isle. I did say you would not like it, but it is the only way. I hope you are ready. I trusted you, Rena, and now you show your true colors. Craven, I call you. You are no shinobi. You are a mistake. I should have never taught you the ways of my village. Get out of my sight. Forgive me. I had to give them a reason to believe we parted. No matter what happens to me, you cannot interfere. Now the princess has only one shinobi.
Interfering is what we do.
Watch for your chance to save her. Her fate, our fates, are in your hands. Oh, bro, why are you doing this to me?
Stubborn NPC is stubborn. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, you didn't even.
You know this is going to end in a duty that's going to
Yeah.
departy us.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time.
Duty ahead? Yeah. Chirp rocks at the bottom? Probably.
Really. French ninja waiters, ho! You slew all the sellswords I sent to find you. Perhaps I should have spent more on them and less on buying the location of your little shack. Well, a good lesson for the future. But really, Obero, how could you be so stupid? You could have fled with Rena, but did you? No. You scurried back like a child who hadn't learned to fear his father's fist. I told you I'd slit the princess's throat if you came after her. I may still if you don't comply. So come along, or she dies. Screaming. Yes. Bastard, have you no honor? Don't hide behind your hostages. Fight me. And why should I? You and your honor have lost. Your way, the traditional way, is out. In with the new. Change requires sacrifice, Obero. Your village, for example. I'll lure your elders into the open with you and lay waste to your houses. Then I'll build the shinobi anew in my image. Simple, yes? If only that were today. Maybe I'll keep you alive to see it. Now heal, Obero. Your princess awaits. He is a jerky jerk.
Mm-hmm.
Rena, why are you sulking back here when your friends are in danger? What are you doing here, you stupid idiot? Oh, gods. Traitor! You... Damn you, Shinobi! The princess was right. I should have never trusted you. Go, come on, get. I'll save her with my own bloody self. No, this is going all according to plan. What? Just a memory? Obro put his life in danger for the princess?
Always.
I knew that. I never doubted it. Not for 1 second. I've bound my leg proper. I can run on it, and fight too. I won't win renowned back home if I just let a shinobi do all... Let's take the battle to them. Thank you, my friend. You won't regret it. Now, to the Morbray dry docks. That boy's gonna get himself killed one of these days.
Yep.
I may be a ditz, but I'm not stupid.
At least not that kind of stupid.
I'm at least competent in my ditziness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, beware incoming chocobo. Flump.
Yes.
Not a guard left. I suppose Redway got them all keeping watch over Obro. Well, Rena, it's now or never. Let's get across that island. Obro said something about a boat. Yeah, sorry, Ladonia. Might I recommend going up to the workers' hall? They usually have drinks there.
Grrr.
This might take a little bit.
What a time not to have triple triad opened up.
Princess, forgive us. We never meant to cost you your treasure. Ah, that's the lot. Good to have the plunder back. You have what you came for, Rosalind. Now release my people. Lads, I remember seeing an empty pair of shackles in the brig. Still the princess below decks along with the others. What? No! You gave me your word. You said... Ye believed I actually bartered treasure for hostages? Ain't a reason in the realm for me to keep that promise, child. Captain, I caught him. Allow me to present Obro, the last of Princess's would-be rescuers. Obro, why did you follow me? Obro's disciple ran away, Captain. Yes, fled with the tail between her legs. So-called shinobi were never matched for me.
Leave that at your own peril.
And this new order of shinobi will follow me, fight for my attention, and beg for my teachings. Yes, yes, yes. See, Princess, I paid for Redway with cold, hard coin. And you got yourself 2 rat-eared ninjas. With what? A promise? You get what you pay for. What's this? Is the Iron Orchid wilting? You lost your babbles, and now you lost your bodyguards, and you failed your people. How's that feel, eh? very sneaky sneak.
Was it supposed to be?
Ninja knees! You! No. You're not supposed to be here. Get away. Leave. Rena? A Geki? A Kagi? Tell me, Princess, how does it feel, knowing you are not alone? You need not despair, Princess. There are two who still serve you in your name. Please, trust to them. Save me, Rena. I order you to defeat these dogs. You have your duty, Rena. Woohoo! Time for some Snicker snacking!
You've been waiting all night for this.
Yeah, Obero, you're coming to help. Akagi's made of pretty thick stuff over there, so he's not gonna have a problem. Come on, let's do this! Oh, that guy melted.
He's been doing that lately.
And he's running? Oh, he tried to run! The captain went after him! Ah, my blades feel good tonight. Thanks, princess. Thank the heavens you're safe. And what about you? Are you hurt? We can seek treatment upon returning to town. Rena, I was lucky to have a shinobi like you in my service. For all my skill, I couldn't have done this alone. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. The treasure of the Yatsukiri clan is mine. Their sale will buy tools for farming and storehouses for our grain. With hard work, our lands will prosper. You have our thanks as well, Shinobi. The princess is the standard we rally to, the beacon that will lead us to restoring our nation. There are no words to express our gratitude for defending her. Well, I hope now our lands will be free of winter. May the snows melt in the spring sun and deliver us from our cold, parched lives. Come, my friends, let's go home and rebuild. You completed your mission, Rena, and saved the country and her people. Remember this moment, to look back upon with pride in your heart. Well, I think we must away. The storehouse awaits, as do long meditations on today's events. Woohoo! Now to seek out and find a Ladonia. I hear they're rare this time of year.
Maybe? Oh, the sound of munching geishal greens.
Num 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 num. There we are. All aboard the Eorzea Express.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will note they kind of glossed over it a little, but I believe there's one treasure still missing. Because she was down to the dagger and a jade jewel. Methinks. Or not thinks, as the case may be, I am sleep deprived and I am really starting to feel it. I'm thinking after a stream I'm just going to take my meds and crawl into bed.
That seems wise.
A little early. I was kind of hoping to hold out to midnight, but
Yeah,
but
it's
I
not
don't think
happening.
that's happening. My mind is puffy. I can feel the wall approach.
Excuse me. Left out on the steps again.
I'm sorry.
I need a juggle emote.
That was a promising first mission, Rena. Not only the most skilled in our art could have earned the Princess Yuki's trust as you did, but for now, the time for excitement has passed, and I am looking forward to quiet meditation. Obero, Obero! So this is where you vanished to. So much for quiet contemplation.
Mm-hmm.
Princess? Had you not started homewards?
Nope.
I had something to tell you before I left. I plan to send a formal note of thanks for the duties you performed in my name for the Yatsurugi clan to your village. Your people and mine both must rebuild, and I thought a letter might speak of friendship. But I am unsure of your customs. Should I address to you or your village elders? Yes, that would be perfect. The village would welcome your friendship, Princess. Thank you for... Wait. To the village elders? Alright, it shall be done. Thank you, Obero. I shall look forward to meeting you again, Retta. No, the elders think I've stayed on Eorzea to treat my wounds. If they find out I'm running around on new missions, I have to catch her. Curses! Where did she have to be so fast? Princess, wait!
He had this coming.
And that concludes the Heavensward Ninja Quest. And now for the goodies. Ain't that right, peeps?
Beep, beep.
We get new boots, and new gloves, and new pants, and a new top, and it says I have a helmet on. I can't tell because I'm a bun. Yay!
How bunny of you.
Quick go into portraits and change. Save that off. Woohoo! So now the $6 million question.
Yes?
See? Ninja Suto!
Ooh.
Yeah, the $6 million question. Since the next step would be your warrior quest, because it's here in Eorzea.
Yep.
Do you want to spend the night in Limsa or Costa del Sol with Gigi Riju?
I'll deal with Gigi Ruju for a couple of weeks. Let's go to Costa del Sol.
Okay, Costa del Sol it is.
I may regret this in 2 weeks. Wow, it's coming down.
Well, it is a tropical island. But yeah, we seem to be doing a quest in a half each play session.
Something like that. All the traveling is not helping, of course.
I know, but it gives us a chance to chat.
Oh yeah.
And I'm old school. I do not like scrambling my atoms. With how hard it's coming down, are you sure you want to... Well, we do have the flying shark here, and their food is actually very good, so...
Yes.
Okay, let's go sit over here. That way we don't block the quest giver.
As much.
Okay, it is definitely
Okay,
time.
just it's something that'll warm me up after all this rain.
Mm-hmm. I hear they have a good coconut punch. It is time and past time to call it a night. Thank you all very much for coming. We will be back tomorrow night for more Utawari Ramono, Prelude to the Fallen.
Prelude to actual game.
Yeah. We're getting there. The plot
yes,
is about to kick in hard. It only took, what, 4 hours?
something like that, yeah.
Yeah, yes, thank you, live suing. Prelude to the ow, ow, ow pain.
Yes.
Good night, all. Be safe, be well, and we hope to see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, everyone have a great night. Hope to see you tomorrow.